Sup, this is episode 7 of WOW. Today's topic is about taking advice. Whether it's a career move, a romantic interest, a new hobby, or even trying a new hairstyle, I implore you to be wary of who you seek and value advice from. First scenario. Let's say you needed a particular surgery that could potentially mean life or death for you if not executed properly. You want to know if you should do it or not. Who do you seek advice from? A doctor who is specialized and experienced in that particular surgery with a huge repertoire of success. B, a doctor who is experienced but has failed on multiple occasions. C, a plumber who has no experience. D, a plumber who doesn't have any experience and doesn't believe in surgeries. I'm sure most of you will have chosen A because it just seems like the obvious choice. Clearly, the doctor who is specialized, experienced, and successful would be the person to give you the most accurate information. But what if I added some more elements into the choices, such as A, is a stranger. B, is one of your best friends. C, is your significant other. D, is one of your parents. How about now? Would you still choose A? I'm sure because this scenario is a life or death situation, many would still choose A. But in other cases, this is the point where things get complicated and we start listening to people we ought not, even though they want what's best for us. This same plight can be applied to many different scenarios as well. The point being that some people are just not qualified to give you the proper guidance you need to make the right decision for yourself. Here's the next scenario. Say you're looking to settle down to have kids. You find a good match. A person that seemingly wants the same things you want. You ask the question to those around you. So what do you think of my new paramour? I believe they are the one. Should I pursue the relationship? Who do you listen to? A, someone who is married and has kids. B, someone who has never been married with multifarious and permanent relationships that always end poorly. C, someone who no believe marriage or who no want relationship, who no want know your name, who no want meet your mom. They just want bang bang bang. D, someone who is single and doesn't want to be the last single person in your group of friends. I'm sure you've seen where I'm going with this and how it can become complicated. There are only 2 reasons you should value someone's relationship advice. 1, if they have or have had the type of relationship that you are looking for. 2, if you are in some type of abusive relationship and you're too blinded by love to realize it for yourself. Last scenario. You've recently taken up painting and you want to know if you're advancing in the right direction with it. Who do you listen to? A, Pablo Picasso. B, a painter who for years can't seem to catch a break and doesn't like the fact that you are now competing with them. C, someone who is not a painter. D, someone who doesn't like paintings. Again, a pretty easy decision that can get confusing when B, C, or D happen to be people who you consider in your tier 1 in the auditorium of your interpersonal relationships. While constructive criticism is always a welcome thing, the point I want to make is that there are occasions where not only are people unqualified to give you advice, but they don't have your best interest in mind either. And sometimes it's those that are most dearest to us that are the wolves in sheep's clothing. Remember, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time sharing and discussing your ideas with. That's why birds of a feather flock together in bad weather because they can't find sweaters. Gotta get the cheddar. Koala. By being selective on who you receive and value advice from, this will give you a higher chance of success at whatever it is you are set on doing. At the end of the day, the sky's the limit, and you can have what you want, be what you want, but you don't have to take my word for it. So what are your thoughts? Who should you take advice from? Who shouldn't you take advice from? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you know someone who would find this video helpful, feel free to share with them, because sharing is caring. I'll be posting episode 8 next week. I post a new episode every Wednesday, and in the meantime you can email me at tc@troycarter.com if you have something you want me to talk about, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll be the first to know when I post something new. Peace.